What up, peeps? Tony Baker here, back with another movie review. This time, though, I'm reviewing the series The Boys on Amazon Prime. It's an 8-episode series. The show is essentially about what if you had like the Justice League, but they were flawed. Not outright evil, but super flawed, shady, some are worse than others type of superheroes. You know, more realistic. You know, they out here selling an image. And then what if you had a team of people that are set out to take down the supes, as they call them, the superheroes. That's essentially what the show is about. Like, what if, because we've all seen and thought about and seen different variations on what if Superman was just evil or just shady, corrupt? What if he wasn't this goody two-shoes kind of guy? And so you have that character, and the character named Homelander. That's his name. He's like the symbol of America, and he just got the cape with the flag on it, and everybody's like, oh, Homelander. But he's shady as hell. Like, you know, when the camera's rolling, he's like, cut. That's him, Shady McDaniels. The series stars Carl Urban. He plays Bones in the new Star Trek films, and he's also in Thor Ragnarok as the Executioner. I'm a fan of this guy. I think I first noticed him, and I believe it was Lord of the Rings. Ever since then, you know, they've been kind of throwing him in movies and like action sci-fi type stuff where he's the lead. I think he was in Doom with The Rock. I really feel like he hit his stride though once they gave him roles where he can kind of be funny as well. That's when I was really like, yeah, this guy. Because you know, sometimes they force the hero on us. Hollywood does. But I feel like he works better with the humorous angle in there at the same time. And he's great in the lead role. It's a pretty dope ensemble cast. Elizabeth Shue is one of the main characters as well. So they call this superhero group the Seven, okay? And they work under this organization. So everything is pretty much polished. It's all about the image, the public image, and we can't tarnish that. And this, you know, other people with powers out here trying to get on the roster. That's where one of the characters comes in. Her name is Starlight. That's her superhero name. And, you know, her and her mom are really trying to get her onto the team. It's like a big deal. And so it kind of centers around that. And at the basis of the story is this guy named Hugh, that's Hugh, right, Cam? Huey. He loses his girlfriend because of a superhero mishap. Now, you know, we've been watching comic book movies enough, and a lot of collateral damage out there. They kind of touched on it in the Avengers Civil War with, like, you know, people dying during these epic battles, and then he loses his girl. I don't tell you how, but and it wasn't even like a fight going on. It was just pure accident. It was horrible though. And so Carl Urban's character uses that to recruit Hugh into the fold. Think of The Watchmen with more comedic beats, because The Boys, Seth Rogen is involved in this. So you already know it's going to be gritty for one, and it's going to be funny. So there's a lot of comedic beats in there, even within the chaos and the serious stakes going on. It's just a nice balance of like action, comedy, serious business, all of that comes together, and you feel it. And I'm like, man, this is pretty good, and it's unpredictable. Like, I never knew what was gonna happen next. Everything was a surprise. Quite a few episodes ended where I'm just like, whoa, what? Okay, that's what we doing out here. I still don't know why this show is called The Boys. I don't know why it's titled that, but it's just a really dope show, and like, they don't answer everything for you. I'll tell you about the superheroes on the team. You got Homelander, which is essentially the Superman type. You got the Wonder Woman type. You got the Aquaman type. You got the Flash type. Then they throw in like the Invisible Man up in there. This guy named Black Noir, who's just mysterious. You never see him out of costume, which I think is fantastic. You already know, if you've been watching my reviews for long enough, I hate it when people take their mask off too much. He never takes his mask off. I love that. You know, keep that going. Just stop taking the mask off so much. We don't need to see the emotion. I get it. I know there's emotion underneath Spider-Man's mask. Leave it on. Black Panther, just saying. Notes. So you got that whole dynamic. And then you just got like, how do you stop them if they go off the rails? That's why Batman is essential. That's why Batman is the way he is. He's always contingency plan McGee. What if Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, The Flash, what if they just haul off and turn evil? How do I shut this down? gotta have a Batman in there, you know what I mean? And so the show just works, man, because it's a different take on the superhero genre. It's not as dark as Brightburn, but it's that same tone with just comedic beats, if that makes any sense. It's less like a horror movie and more like a straight ensemble series with a dark edge. And let me tell you something, man. Heat Vision is scary. Heat Vision is scary when he can just split you in half and it's nothing. All you see is the red eyes. I'm gonna just leave that where it is. One of the takeaways I noticed, just the bravery of characters in these type of shows. People going against Superman with no fear. How do you do that? Like, if you have no power, I see if you got powers, you're invulnerable, okay. But if you out here, no powers, with no fear, going at superheroes, out here regular bodied, and you know they're bulletproof and explosion proof, how do you go into that with no fear? That's my main question. You gotta be suicidal. You gotta have a death wish to even live that life. Another takeaway is super speed. Man, super speed, first of all, your appetite gotta be crazy when you're super fast and you're running all the time. There's a moment in the show, and shout out to my boy Christian Keys, who plays the brother of A-Train, which is the Flash-like character. He was like, you gotta do 3,000 calories an hour. I'm like, man, that's the life though. Like, for me that loves food, I wish I had that power, just for that. Just so I can eat 3,000 calories in an hour and I'm gonna still be shredded because I can run from state to state in minutes. Give me that power just so I could be a foodie for real. Is that even, I don't forget about saving lives. Let me save these meals. Just come in, take your whole plate, eat it. It's nothing, whole pizza, whatever. Ice cream, burgers, whatever. And it's nothing. I'm gonna run it all. Man, I want that life just for the food. But forget all that, man. Y'all want to know the smooth jazz review of The Boys. Well, here it is. Oh, yeah. I'm giving The Boys 4 saxophones out of 5. But man, being able to just 3,000 calories an hour, like, you have to have it. Your body is like demanding it. It's not even fat. It's just like your body needs it because you're running too much. Dang. All I can do is turn around slow in this chair. He out here running, eating 3,000 calories an hour. That's the life, B. All right, that's my review of The Boys. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of the superheroes gone bad genre, if you will, like The Watchmen, Brightburn. How do you like those storylines and stuff like that? I'm super into it. And even though I've given this show 4 saxophones out of 5, it's really leaning towards 4.5. But I just got to give it time to marinate and think on. But it's a really dope show. So if you got Amazon Prime, and if you're into the superhero genre, check it out, man. And Cam made this point, and I agree with him. What do you guys think of Karl Urban as Wolverine? Think about that, and really think about it kind of after you watch The Boys. Because when you're looking at him and you're watching him, he looks like the 80s version of Logan when he first got his own series. It's like a Wolverine #1 when he's on the cover and he's just holding his claws with one hand and he's just out there like this. One of the classic covers. He reminds me of that Logan, man. So let me know what you think about Karl Urban as Wolverine. I know everybody's leaning towards maybe like a Tom Hardy or whatever, but Karl, though, I think he has the better look for Logan. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as usual, we out here.